thought Vanderbilt did a very good job against us defensively. Obviously, our shooting woes are well documented, but I thought the difference in the game was three things. I thought first and foremost, the fact that they had 24 points off turnovers. I think we had 18 turnovers in that game, and there's really no reason to turn the ball over 18 times against a team that's not pressuring at all. So I thought they were more unforced turnovers. I thought the second thing is that we shot 23s and only shot 6 free throws, and that's not a recipe for success for us. And I think the biggest thing is the fact that they shot 55% in the second half. We're not a good scoring basketball team, but we got to get stops on the other end in order for us to have success. And I think it's 2 straight games against Vanderbilt, against Florida, where we defended well in the first half and didn't defend well in the second half.
What did you see with the turnovers? Like you said, a lot of them looked like they were unforced. Is there anything that you particularly saw in them?
Well, I think our guys are trying to force the issue at times, trying to feed the post, trying to make something happen that's not there. When a team is compact in there and everything is congested in the lane, I think they try to force the issue a little bit. But I think we got to make the simple passes, and I think we're not accepting that. We need to make the simple pass at this point.
Vandy's not the first team to throw a zone at you. I mean, it seemed like you've seen it a lot the last few games, especially. But Chicken didn't score until midway through the second half. Was anything particularly bothering him as far as the scoring, driving to the lane?
Well, I think first and foremost, he's number 1 on the scouting report, and number 1 on the scouting report means that everybody knows that you got to make sure you first don't foul him and take away his driving lanes. And I think people are doing that. And now he's got to find a way to score in some other ways where he doesn't have wide open opportunities. And then when you don't get stops, and that was our biggest thing in the second half, we don't get stops in the second half, he's not able to run out and transition. I think that's where we're so much better than a half-court basketball team.
Kevin said he thought his team looked tired in the first half. Did you see that? Does that make it more frustrating when they shoot as well as they did in the second half?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to, obviously the opposing team, whether they look tired or not. But I know that I think they got 3 guys in the top 3 as far as minutes, SEC minutes per game. So, but I have no idea about that. But they didn't look fatigued to me in the first half.
What's the mood been like in the locker room? Obviously, the 3rd straight loss. It's the first time this team's dealt with, back-to-back losses all year. What's the mood? The morale still as well as it has been?
Yeah, our guys are fine. What we got to do, we have to find a way. And I think we played Florida, we played Vanderbilt, and was it Ole Miss before that. So we played 2 good teams on the road. We haven't had success on the road, and obviously played the number 3 ranked team in the country at home. So, there's an anticipation that you might go through a tough stretch here. What you got to do as a coach and as a team is find a way to go out and have success and get yourself out of this rut.